Hey, how you doing today, fellow dreamers? I am Terrence Whedon, and this is my blog, MoneyTreeDreams.com. Today I'm making this video to go with the post today. And in the post today, I'm dealing with my desire, how I finally found the desire to pursue my dreams and becoming financially free. And back in 2009 is when my life began to change a little bit and began to go in the direction that I'm going in right now. It was a fun, exciting time back then because it was 3 years after I was first introduced to internet marketing by being introduced to having my own online store. But quickly that dissipated and faded away because I didn't have any encouragement to go forward, and it was very complex, and I didn't know how to find the information to make it work back then. I wish I could have found the information to make it work back then I would have been a whole lot further, a lot sooner. But everything happens for a reason. I talked a lot about in the previous article about the difference between desire and desperation. You know, although both can fuel the idea, one will lead you more to prosperity and happiness, where the other one leads you down a road of despair and disappointment. And don't get me wrong, sometimes frustration and desperation can turn into a positive, but in rare cases. And I found out that to be true. Found out for that to be true the hard way. But it wasn't until 2009 when I began to find that desire for what I am doing now. And it came in the form of meeting two individuals by the name of the Dots that I mentioned in the article. They met me at a time where I was beginning to become complacent. You know, I had made up in my mind that I was not going to do any more network marketing companies. I was going to stop and give up on my dream of owning my own business again, because I had failed so much and nothing was working for me. And I had a nice, decent job that paid pretty good. It didn't shake the boat. And, you know, I was starting to become happy and comfortable in the lifestyle that I was starting to build with that. I was starting to get a handle on some bills and start to be a little bit more consistent and started to have a little bit more freedom, because if you're in your own business, you're an entrepreneur, you know that time is a precious commodity. And we spend so much time trying to build our businesses that we tend to lose that time. And that happened to me. And now I'm in a place to where I only have to think about a job. I can leave the job at the job when I go home. And I just felt happy at that time. But when you have that entrepreneurial spirit, that it stays deep within you. And no matter how much you try to fight it and avoid it and try to suppress it, it always comes back, and it comes back sometimes with vengeance. And at this particular time, when I met the Dodds, you know, I was basically promoting the business that I was working for, and I ended up selling them on some lawn care products for their yards to get their yards together and spray their trees for different diseases and insects. And they saw the quality of my salesmanship and how I was very astute on the products, and I knew what I was talking about. They decided to inquire if I was interested in a business opportunity. When they introduced it to me at first, I said, oh, here we go again, another. Back then I didn't know it was called multi-level marketing. I just saw it as a pyramid scheme. And I really wasn't interested, but I felt that I better hear them out because they just purchased an order from me, and I said I have to give them that respect. Let me hear them out and find out exactly what it's about. And they began to explain the program to me. And of course, in the beginning, it was going in one ear and out the other. I just wanted to get out of the house so that I can hurry up and go to my next appointment. But then they did something that changed my life. Because of their kindness, they felt that I could do this job, and they were willing to invest in me, a person that they just met, with this program that cost at the time $200 just to be a part of it. They gave that to me. They didn't know me. They just shared it with me. So right then, I said, you know what? It's my duty to at least go and hear what it's all about. And maybe it may be a great opportunity. But if they believe that much in the product, then I'll give it a shot. Maybe it's something to it. Because I've never met anyone that had paid for me to get into a program. So after I got into the program and I went to the meetings, I ran into the guy who basically implanted the desire, helped nurture the desire and cultivate the desire, and gave me that push I needed to really get deep into what I'm doing right now. Now, I won't give his name because he's a guru, a big time internet marketer, and things didn't go so great for this company. That's why I don't give the name of the company either. But I was sold on him. He presented himself in a way of he was an expert. Now, he didn't dress like a businessman. He was very casual and very offbeat. It was to speak to this type of crowd that was diversified. And if you were to see him on the street, you wouldn't even give him a second look. But he knew his stuff, and he had the proof to prove it. He was able to show you his results. And a lot of the times in those MLM businesses, they always sell you on a dream, but no one really teaches you how to attain it. Most of the meetings that you go to for any MLM is all about pumping you up and getting you excited about the dream. And the dream of having more life and being able to live the life and getting that precious time back. And that was very impressive and intriguing to me because I wanted that time. I wanted not only the time, but I also wanted the money to be able to spend more time and do the things I would love to do with my family. And I was so excited. I hung on every word. I took my notes. I followed the program. He said, if you do this the way I said to do it, you will be successful, guaranteed. And as you know, I got into it and I began to study it, and it was very complicated. And, I kind of felt like an idiot because he was teaching it from the standpoint that if you're not getting this, only an idiot wouldn't get it. Basically, that's what he was saying. He actually didn't use those words, but that's how I felt. And I felt that, man, I got to learn this because this is so easy. Well, it wasn't. It took time. And there I felt that this was the opportunity I was looking for. So I dug into it. And again, I thought, just like an article, I thought, how can this be this will be the thing that's going to take me to the next level. So I'm going to invest in it and believe in it. And that's what I did. And I began to get more into it and find out the more and more I got into it, the more and more I didn't know. And the more and more it was confusing. But nothing was going to stop me until I went to work one day and it was raining outside, and I stepped on the tile floor and I slipped, I fell, and I tore my quad tendon. I had to have emergency surgery. Now, I'm going to stop it right there in the video and pick this back up tomorrow in the next blog post when I take it to the next stage of my life at that time. And I hope this has been an encouragement, and I hope that it has interests you to want to know more about my blog and follow the blog. I want to give out some great content, and eventually with this blog, I will be writing things on great opportunities and learning how to make your business a success. I believe that being a brand, you have to be the brand. I'm the brand. I am Terrence Whedon, and I promote Terrence Whedon to you, and I want to teach you how to become what you desire to become and fulfill the dreams that you have. So if you like this video, if you like the content in this article, leave me a comment, a post. Let me know what you think, or if you have any suggestion, maybe you don't like it. But also, if you do like it, go ahead and click the like button. And also remember, get my subscribe to my newsletter. It's on the right here on the side. You're going to see it where it says that if you don't do these things, you will fail. Get that report. I talk about the 3 steps you need to take to start the process in order to become successful in any business, online or offline. The tools that I'm going to give you are going to help you. And also subscribe to the RSS feed. This is what it looks like if you're not familiar with it. The RSS feed, what it does is every time you make a post, every time I make a post, I'm sorry, you will be updated. It's not like spam or anything. Like every time I do something, it's just going to bombard your computer. You have to actually go into your RSS folder, and it'll let you know everything that I have written or posted or changed. You'll be updated. So from here, dreamers, all my fellow dreamers, I really appreciate you coming to the website. You know, subscribe to the newsletter. I'll be sending out a lot of great information and also upcoming webinars. So stay tuned, be encouraged, believe in yourself, because I believe in you as well. Terrence Wheaton out.